Yeah. True to the red, white, and blue, baby. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's kind of windy out here today. It's freaking December 7th, and wow, 79 degrees. Just want to give all respect and shout out to our grandfathers, for the men that stood in the gap and filled the need. December 7th, 1941, for all the men going back to D-Day, and not only that, but also, through the entire war. Rest in peace. Much respect to all of you. My father's father was in World War I. My mother's father, he was in World War II. Between World War I and II, definitely looking back, those hard times when the country pulled together for a cause where it wasn't the quote invisible enemy, right? It was the enemy that we all could see at that time. I mean, we weren't alive, but you know what I'm saying? Just an expression. Much respect to all those who did the hard thing, something extremely difficult that changed the rest of their lives. My grandfather, I can speak about both of my grandfathers. They both struggled with what they saw and what actions they had to take back in the day when they were active recruits in the war. And my grandfather was really affected by it. Big time. He was always talking about the Japs, this, the that. He probably had a level of prejudice towards them. It's understandable, but then again, just like every generation, there is always a level of bias and prejudice against some entity or government or people or political party or race, country, whatever. The truth is that, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So I don't agree with how our military is being used by the powers that be, the Pentagon, deep state, the military-industrial complex. But I do respect the soldiers that have fought for us and fought for our freedom. I do respect active duty service members and also all veterans. Thank you for your service to our nation and to protecting democracy and freedom in a world that is filled with tyrannical, power-hungry individuals in just about every government that are always constantly trying to be pinky in the brain and take over. It seems like it's never ending. But we have a responsibility, and we are our brother's keeper. So what we need to do at the very least is rally each other, share information with each other, help each other to be aware of what's happening right now. This is a pivotal moment in history, and we usually don't get a do-over unless one of you have got a DeLorean and a flux capacitor. Yeah, time travel. Yeah, it's a pipe dream. It's not happening. But I would say this, as much respect to all those that fought and died and the ones that lived on for the memory and what they experienced side by side and fighting with their brothers against the evils that would try to overthrow democracy. And here we are again. History is repeating itself, and we might not see missiles or bombs flying, but make no mistake about it, we are at war. And some of those enemies we can see, and some of them we can't. But I would say that united we stand, divided we fall. So we're stronger in numbers. So let's do what we can. Let's stay united. Let's get in where we fit in for the side of truth and justice. Not political parties, but essentially do what we need to do to stand up for the freedom that we see. We're all being distracted by an election. We've been distracted by the virus, and Well, that's all happening. They're getting vax cards and vaccines ready, and here they are. They're ready to not only roll out the vaccines, but full tracking. Got Klaus Schwab talking about World Economic Forum, from the World Economic Forum talking about the global reset, and a utopian, dystopian life that they want to create for the rest of us. So now is one of those times. It's D-Day, December 7th, 2020. Much respect to all those that serve our country. And remember that this, ladies and gentlemen, this is our D-Day of the 21st century. And this is our time, so let's do what we can to make a difference and leave this world a better place than the way that we found it. Peace.